with Fox is sponsored by Gold's Gym.
8:14 now. It is time to jump into your New Year's resolutions using some unique exercise equipment. Patty Buttram joins us from Gold's Gym, and she's teaching us how to boost our endurance and build strength using the Plyo box. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so this sounds like you can do just about everything with it. If you're doing cardio, you're doing strength training. What exactly is it?
It's actually, so it's a box. It's a little bit soft and cushy here.
Okay.
And when you see these in the gym, a lot of times you see people doing those jumps, right? So
Yes.
they're doing those box jumps right on here. Well, I wanted to show you a couple other exercises that you can do so you're not stuck just jumping on and off every time, right?
Okay, so let's see.
So I'm going to show you some upper body first. I'm going to hit my triceps here doing dips. So I'm putting my feet out. I'm actually using my triceps here. No jumping on that box right now. And to make it a little bit harder, I can actually elevate one of my feet here. So I'm taking away some of my stability.
Okay.
Another thing that I can do with this box to actually hit that lower body as well, I'm going to turn around and put my feet up on here and do elevated glute bridges. So I'm pushing my hips up towards the ceiling here.
All right, so we went from doing our upper body arms to now we're working the lower.
We are, and I'm also going to hit my core as well. So keeping those legs up there, I'm going to do elevated sit-ups.
And how does this differ from the sit-ups if your feet were on the ground?
So it's making it a little bit harder because my core has to work more to keep my legs up here and in a straight line. So if I just have my feet on the ground, it's a little bit easier to get momentum as well. This way, I'm taking away that extra element there, or I'm adding an extra element, I'm sorry. So there are a lot of things you can do with this box besides just the jumping on and off. And I'm also going to show you some more advanced routines next time as well.
Okay, so what you were just doing is not necessarily advanced. If I'm just starting out, I could do what you just did.
Yes, and if you notice, none of those required any dynamic movement. So there was no jumping, lunging, anything like that. So if you have an injury or you're just getting started, really good place to start.
And can you buy these and for your home and be able to do this stuff at home?
You can, absolutely. And there are a couple different kinds as well. This one's one of the soft and cushy ones. There are also steel ones, things like that. I do recommend starting with one of the softer ones.
Okay, I like that one.
Less impact on your joints. Yes.
Yeah, the ones we use are the harder ones, and I associate them with the jumping, which...
And if you do take a tumble on this guy, which I have, we all have.
That's not bad.
It's not so bad.
I like that one. We have to get one of those for the house. All right, so we're going to see you in a little bit and see the more advanced versions. Right now, though, we need to get a check of the forecast and see what's coming down the pike.
Fox is sponsored by Gold's Gym.
It is 9:25, and we are back with our fitness expert. We have Patty Buttram from Gold's Gym here with us this morning. She's been showing us how to use an often overlooked piece of equipment. Maybe you've seen it in the gym. You might have been afraid of it. I have never used this. It's the Plyo box. It's at every gym. It's there.
And there are usually multiple sizes, multiple materials. We were talking about, I brought a soft one today, which I really like because it's lower impact if you're jumping on here or something like that.
So what's different, you know, compared to this than just a box that you're stepping up and down with?
So that box, like I said, you can use those harder ones. There's going to be more of an impact, though, if you're landing on them on your joints.
These are
things
soft.
like that. It is. It's nice and cushy. And I was showing earlier some other ways to use it besides just jumping on and off of it, right? So
we're getting more advanced.
We are. We're getting more advanced here. I want to show you a push-up that I actually do on this box here. It's called a medieval push-up. So I have one hand on the ground here and one hand up on that box. That depth variation is going to make it a little bit harder. It's also hitting my core in there if you want to try it out.
All right, I'll try.
You're going to feel it in your chest and your delts, your shoulders.
With high heels on.
Yep, make sure your hips are even. In heels.
And then how many of these do you do?
I would do 10 to 12. Start with about 5. Okay.
5. I have one more and then 5.
And
5 seems good. I think 5's good for today.
As long as you can keep your form right.
Right. And that's,
so
I mean, you can tell.
Like that.
Do you switch the other arm then too? Because I feel like there's
you don't walk around with one by, no. But you do want to switch the arms back.
Because this arm feels really strong and this one does not now.
Uh-oh, you might need to, after the segment, hop back on there and finish up. I'm going to show you another thing for lower body here. This is something that a lot of athletes do. I'm starting on top of the box. I'm stepping down, landing on both feet, and immediately jumping up. This is actually going to help my vertical jump height.
Really?
So, yep, you see a lot of football players, soccer players, they do the vertical jumps, right? This would be something they would do to prepare for that test to get it higher. Once again, I'm stepping off, immediately going into my jump here. What that's doing is that
looks
step down.
easy.
It
That
does.
doesn't look hard.
It does. And
after
you know
a while.
what? A higher box also makes it a little more difficult, but it's shocking my neuro system when I'm landing in that immediate jump right there. That shock's gonna help me prepare to get my jump just off the ground a little higher. One last thing that I can do on here, we don't want to neglect that six-pack.
Yes.
Believe it or not, swimsuit season is
It's here.
It's coming.
Spring break.
It is spring break. I'm going to sit on this box, and I'm extending my legs out here and leaning my upper body fully back.
Very
and you
good.
can do all sorts of variation here.
Patty, as always,
well.
great different new exercises.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Not a
it.
problem. We got to finish up on that.
No, I got to get the
side,
other arm in.
too.
9:27 here. You're watching Fox
Let's see.
45. Good day, Baltimore.
All right.